Well, last sales meeting of the year just wrapped up here over at the beach offices. We had a lot of fun. I like to do at the end of the year kind of a reflection as far as what happened in 2018 and kind of my predictions as far as what's going to go on in 2019. And they fall on an interesting line. Depending on your perception, you're either scared out of your mind about what's about to happen, or you're so excited you can't even speak, right? As far as what's about to happen in this business, because our mantra for 2019 is reintroducing sales into the real estate industry, which hasn't happened. One of the sayings that you're going to start seeing here, I've got a picture, and it says, anybody can hold the helm when the sea is calm, right? Anybody can hold the helm when the sea is calm. And the reality of it is the last few years, the sea's been pretty calm. That's why you've got so many people who have gotten into the real estate business that frankly should not have, because it's been easy and the seas have been calm, you're just cruising around. So what I'm talking about is there's going to be some bumps, there's going to be some waves, you're going to have some different things happening, and it's going to be exciting as hell. And some it's going to freak out. So what's going to happen? Well, a couple predictions. Number one, you're going to see positioning become the most important aspect in real estate right now. Total positioning. What do I mean by that is, what are you going to do? How are you going to price this property, right? And you notice we're not using the word price as often, because if I say how are you going to price your house, you're not going to be happy about this conversation. But when I talk about how are you going to position your property in the market, you got a choice. Number one is you're going to position it to be the next person to sell in that neighborhood, right? You're going to be next, or you're going to position it so you're the last person to sell in that neighborhood, and your choice, right? We're just going to empower, educate, and encourage you to make sure that you fully know what's going on in the marketplace and you can position to get you to the goals where you want. Now, that's never a comfortable conversation from a real estate sales professional to a client. You've got to basically sometimes smack them down and say, listen, I know you want 850, but you're smoking crack. The market's not going to let you have that right now, and here's the reasons why. Because this guy down the street, he just priced his house at $799, which screws us, right? This is the conversations we're going to have as far as positioning and what's important to you. You told me you want to move to Kentucky, and if you're serious about moving to Kentucky, you have no choice but to position your house to be the next one to go under contract, or you're going to sit here and you're going to wait and you're going to sell the other one. So these are the conversations we're going to start having with these people as far as how are we going to position yourself. The next thing we talked about was agency and representation are going to be so critical, because here's what's going on. The commoditization of real estate is going to hit an all-time high in 2019. All-time high. What do I mean by that? You've got Wall Street messing around in a funny game, right? And it's a frightening game to some, and it's a funny game to all. And here's what I mean by that. You've got these companies that have literally billions of dollars, and I'm not joking, billions of dollars, with zero expectations of profit, zero expectations of return. The only expectations is the market share, market share, market share at any and all costs, right? This is their business model, which means the only way they can do that is to commoditize the existing real estate business, right? And the existing real estate agent and the existing real estate brokerage. So here's how that's going to work. They're going to commoditize some, and there are places where it is kind of a commodity. If you have a neighborhood where you have 2 floor plans and there's 500 of the same one, it's almost a commodity, right? It depends on, they sell for X dollars a square foot, and they all do, and the estimate's kind of right on, and you can see those type of markets will have a little bit of pressure and a little bit of commoditization until you get some of the intricacies of designs and locations and views and fixtures and that stuff, but it's minor tweaks. But when you get into cool niches where we're fortunate enough to have positioned ourselves as a brokerage in the locations in which we are in, it's not a commodity, because we were joking, you've got super crack house, mansion, mini mansion, kind of crack house, super crack house, mansion, mega mansion, super mansion, crack house, all within 10 houses of each other. And the crack houses are still $700,000 crack houses, right? So we're not talking literal crack houses. We're talking about a transitional neighborhood where you're about to see a boom. So the point is representation, negotiation, positioning is going to become at its all-time high as far as the requirement goes, because everybody else is taking sniper shots at this industry. So if you don't step up your game as far as positioning, agency, representation, and market knowledge, and empower, educating, and encourage your customers, you might as well just get out of the business, because you're going to have pressure like you've never seen, right? come after this industry over Q1 when we enter the peak selling season for 2019 with billions of dollars on the sidelines to try to take snipes of this business. You got to step your game up. So that's why sales skills, negotiation skills, representation, marketing, pricing, positioning, everything that you need to know, it's time to raise the game. And that's the message today. So the business plan is, what is your micro market, what is your niche, and what skills are you going to commit, right? Not think you're going to get better at, but committing to getting better on for 2019. If you're going to, and I'll say the word survive, if you're going to not up your game, you're already packing out with one foot out the door. So this is going to be a cleansing year, I believe, for industry, and I can't wait. So leaning on which side of that line, it's 100% excitement for us reintroducing sales in the real estate industry. That anybody could have hold the helm when the seas were calm. As we had a couple bumps coming in and a couple little waves, that's when the experience, that's when the expertise, that's when the market knowledge and the sales skills are going to become super critical, and that trickle down is going to become crucial as our team becomes the Jedi Master Ninjas of our marketplaces. So I encourage you to do the exact same thing in yours and treat it seriously, step up the game, run this business like a business, and enjoy the hell out of 2019 and reflect on 2018, which will go down as probably the pivotal changing moment in this industry. And as we evolve into 2019, it's going to be a game changer. And for those of us who are serious and really paying attention, we're going to clean it up, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and there's going to be a lot of income earned, and we're going to have a blast. So that's my wish for you guys. Have a wonderful holiday. Have a phenomenal 2019. And as always, let us know what we can do to help you.